Hi, friends. It's Maddie from Seven Moons Healing. So, I had a friend that reached out and wanted a t shirt. She's like, "Do you have any merchandise?" And I was like, "No. Do you want some merchandise?" So, I reached out to my other friends and they were like, "Yeah, I'll buy a shirt." So, now this miracle happened like overnight where I'm selling Seven Moons t shirts. There's tote bags, tumblers probably coming soon if there's a demand for it. But if you guys want merchandise, please reach out to me. I am very honored and blessed that people want to walk around and wear my logo on their chest and to represent um, what I like, my brand. Like, what is happening? But I'm very grateful and honored to be able to be a part of your lives. And so, if you're interested, please reach out to me and let's take your order. But I am truly humbled by the experience. So, thank you very much for those who reached out and bought some merchandise for me. I am forever, ever grateful. The card conversation of the day, remember to take what resonates and what doesn't, leave it behind, no judgment here, was all the same. And it's all about self care. It's about going inward, going into solitude in silence and peace. Because we are in the season where people get very stressed out because the holidays are coming up. And we often neglect what we need because of this. And we often neglect ourselves because schedules are changing, time changes happened. Everyone just goes bananas when it comes to the holidays. And you can have a more easeful approach if you are willing to ask your family for help. And sometimes I know it feels exhausting because you're like, can you do the dishes? Can you do the dishes? Can you do the dishes? Can you take out the garbage? Can you take out the garbage? Can you take out the garbage? And have a family meeting and say, this isn't working. What can we do better? And you might find that other people prefer certain chores over the others, and then maybe you guys can flip flop them around and have everyone work cohesively. But don't be afraid to even ask your own family, because sometimes we feel that I'll do it myself because nobody's listening. Well, that's not the right attitude. That's not going to change anything. We have to change our behaviors and our patterns, right? The second card that came out is the Wandering Path, enjoy the journey. And this journey is really talking about you taking the time for you. It's about you being quiet. It's about your reflecting. What worked for you this year? What would you like to change next year? Are your friends serving you? Is your job serving you? Is your community serving you? And if they're not, what are you looking for? What kind of job are you looking for? What kind of friend group are you looking for? What kind of community are you looking for? And really take the time to be like, I want to be with friends who are like-minded, who want to go out on occasion, have very little drama in their life, but just want to get together once a month and chill out. Or I'm looking for a community of yogis. I am wanting to do yoga, or I want to get better at it, and I just want to find that community. Or maybe you are looking for a community in, if it's not the metaphysical spiritual side, but maybe, I don't know, maybe you like to play sports, or maybe you want to try a bowling league. Whatever that looks like for you, think about the type of community you're trying to draw in and then work on it. Enjoying the process is really trying to find new things. Now, my husband and I are going to try axe throwing in a week, and something that I've always wanted to try but kind of forget that it exists. So go out there. Living Social, Groupon, they sometimes have these awesome activities that you're like, you know what, that sounds good. So try to expand. Ask on social media, like, what do you like to do? What haven't I tried yet? And maybe that'll bring you to a group of people like, hey, we do this. We meet once a month. Do you want to join us? You'll be surprised who's out there and what they're willing to share with you. And the last card that came out is the Watching Clouds. Lie back, rest, and relax. Because you can't make it up, because the universe is saying you're taking on too much and you're very stressed out, and it's time for you to start relaxing. So one of the techniques I started using recently is when I'm lying in bed, I will lay down, and if I have a body part that hurts, or I'm feeling very tense because I had a moment where I maybe I took something too personally, and it could be like no big deal, but to me it just feels like very amplified at the moment. I just ask my body, I give my body permission to relax. So I take a deep inhalation, I exhale, I give my body permission to relax. And I'm telling you, it'll do wonders for you. So make sure you're taking care of you. Take the time to reflect on the things that you would like to keep, like to change, like to adjust, or keep the same. And don't be afraid to say no to plans or going. Don't have FOMO. No fear of missing out, because sometimes when we do that, we're missing out on our own health. And taking care of your mental health, physical health, your spiritual health, and just taking time to do absolutely nothing is exactly what you need. And the cards are telling us so. I hope that helps and resonates. And remember, love yourself enough to invest in you. Have a great day.